and they like pulled me aside and they were like, do you have a gun in your backpack? Are you high right now? Do you have drugs in your backpack? If I open this up, is there a loaded weapon in here?
Hello, you. Yes, you. I'm tired of trying to control how people view me because I have a story that just taught me to let go what people think and just do whatever, like be yourself. Or maybe it was just a humiliation ritual. I was playing with this lighter, and tell me why this is like out of stuff. That's pissing me off. I was just trying to light my candles. But I have a story to tell. So I've been thinking a lot about how people perceive me lately, and there's these like random things in my life that just remind me that I can never control how people view me. So something that I think about a lot, like pertaining to people's perception of me, is there was this like guy that I was talking to because, you know, maybe we could be friends. We talk sometimes in like the hallways and stuff like that. And I was talking to him when he said he was talking to his friend about me. And the friend was like, oh, the emo kid. Like, don't get me wrong, I love emo/goth people. I was in a relationship with an with like an alternate dude last year. Just kidding, I'm joking. But yeah, I have like a lot of respect for that, but that's just not me. Like, do you see this? Like, do you see how I dress? Like, this isn't very gothic. Like, I wouldn't say that, but maybe it was just because I had like longer hair and I used to have like black studs in, but like that's it. I don't know. And I've had people just like give me random out of pocket comments like I look like I would be vegan. I look like I listen to femboy music. I would look really good in a beard. I look like a history professor. I don't know how people view me, but by far the biggest one is the fact that people started thinking that I was a school. Yeah, like my brother, who also went to the same school as I did, but he graduated last year. He was saying that people were spreading that I wrote it on the whiteboards that I was gonna, and like all this crazy stuff that I was gonna do it. I had it in my backpack, like all this crazy stuff, and I was so embarrassed. Like I did not want to show my face in school. And to be clear, I consider myself to be like really nice. Like I would never hurt anybody. I can even bring myself to hurt bugs. I kind of fell into a bit of a depression, but I wouldn't really call it that. My grades like dropped to like C's, and I felt like everybody was judging me and giving me side eyes. I'm in my senior year now, and I feel like I've cleared my name. Like people know that I'm like a friendly guy. Like I would never do that, but sometimes it's like in the back of my mind, like they still judge you. They still think that you could possibly do that and you're just waiting to snap any day. And anytime I'm interacting with a new person, I'm like thinking in the back of my mind, did they hear the rumor? And it's especially potent because like our school went through something like that. Not like in my freshman year, there was like somebody called in a threat, and so like there was police there and stuff, and one police accidentally didn't have his safety on, so while he was checking the bathroom, he accidentally like shot a gun off, and so it started this whole thing. Also, I want to mention the fact that the police officer didn't say that the gunshot was his for like hours. So yeah, and people were traumatized by it, and so that mixed with the rumors about me, like I felt like I didn't want to be there anymore. Like it really took a toll on my mental health, and I was like, I'm not gonna have a future. Everybody's gonna like all this sort of stuff. That's like it's crazy now. Like people know that I'm not gonna do that, but at the time I was like, my life's over. Like I don't want to show my face. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to do all this stuff. And to be clear, it was a little bit my fault. Like I was really not being smart. It started by me. I was in the library minding my own business. Like I felt like, you know, whatever. And I was drawing something maybe a little bit questionable. Like I probably shouldn't have been drawing that. Like it wasn't horrible, but also like maybe school isn't the best setting to draw that in, but somebody, I don't know who it was, but somebody was lurking behind me and saw what I was drawing, and they like pulled me aside and they were like, do you have a gun in your backpack? Are you high right now? Do you have drugs in your backpack? If I open this up, is there a loaded weapon in here? And I was like, no, obviously not. And you know, they believed me and checked my backpack and stuff. Because I you know, I am pretty shy and introverted, but I'm still like very friendly to the people there. Like they know my face, they know I'm like they know I'm nice. I'm not thinking about it. Maybe that person thought I was emo because I was like quiet. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, like when it was first going on, I was pulled aside. I was just like, what the fuck? I had no idea how I was supposed to dispel the rumors. So I just ignored it. But it's still like something that's like firmly implanted in my brain today. And I just am scared that I make people uncomfortable. Cause like that's what I'm insecure about like all the time. Anytime I'm like out like doing stuff, I'm like, am I making people uncomfortable? Am I being too annoying? Am I being too like whatever? And this just made me feel like everyone I was around, like they were scared that I was gonna pull out a I'm doing a lot better now. So I just came on here to talk about no matter how people view you, no matter like what happens and how people are like perceiving you and stuff like that, just know it can always get better. Make sure to follow me to see what else I post, and I'll see you next time.